guys, I cannot remember the last time, or last rather book that I stopped at when I did my last reading video, so I'm just going to let you know the books that I think I have read this past week, and then show you the books that I'm going to be reading for the rest of February, which isn't very long, it's 9 days, so I've got 9 days to read these books, but I'm not going to stress if I don't. I finished reading Paranormal Pleasures, which was interesting. It has a little bit of everything, I think, in respect to sort of, it's got, bisexual stories, it has lesbian stories, it has straight stories. I can't remember if it has any male stories. I don't think so, but it has a little bit of everything, and it was a paranormal flared kink style book. It is an e-book. I believe it's gone back up to $6 now. It has 10 stories in it, and I think I got it for 99 cents when I purchased it. Sorry, I just have to move the chair. But it was really good, and I think I gave it 4 stars because I did really like the story building. A lot of those stories I would have loved to see as novels or novellas. I think that would be really fabulous. The way that she sort of, I guess it's character depth and background depth, and sometimes when I read short stories there's not enough of that. It's especially when I read adult books and adult erotic novels and things like that. It's just purely, let's have sex and things like that. So this one was quite good. And then I finished Confessions of a Shopaholic, even though I wasn't really supposed to. But I started reading one night and I just could not stop. So I had to read it and finish it, and I should have a review up the last week, the last couple of days in February. I'm probably going to do a video review of that on Brewing Teabag on our channel, and so you can look out for that. And it's a really good book. I know it's really old. Okay, maybe not really old, but it's old. I can't remember when it was published, 2003, 2004, but that's, around the time when I was a teenager, so. And I watched the movie to go with it, so I'll be doing a sort of book and / movie review. And I think the last book that I read, or the book I read before that, was Never 18 by Megan Bostick, and this was a 2012 debut novel. It was a contemporary, and I gave it 3 stars. I think I might have given it 3.5. Let me just check. But the story was okay, but I did not like the character at all, and he was dying of cancer, which is no surprise, no spoilers, but he was just an arse to me. I felt like he was an arse, and I felt like there could have been a lot more character development and development in general. The other characters were pretty flat for me, and so yeah, I didn't really enjoy it as much as I wanted to, and I really did want to enjoy it. I did enjoy it to a degree. I finished it, and it was readable, but I gave it a 3. Yep. But I would recommend it. It's not for, it might not be for me, but it might be for you guys if you like more simple stories, and I would give it a go. I just wouldn't recommend it highly recommend it. So those are the books that I did read or finish off last week. Now this week I have 2 ebooks that I have to finish, which is The Last Beginning and Halflings. I started Halflings last night and I'm about 50 pages in. I'm really liking it so far. It's very easy to read and not too challenging at the moment. Interesting take on different things like angels and etc. I'm a bit hesitant when it comes to reading these things now. Every book I pick up, I think, really, do I want to read this again? And I think that's just something that's, it's hard not to think that sometimes with so much saturation through the whole YA spectrum. But I was going to start reading The Last Beginning last night, but one, I had trouble with NetGalley because they gave me a copy of the first book, and I'd already read the first and the second book out of my own pocket. And then Rachel Feels Like Herself gave me a PDF file, but my Kindle it just shows it up so tiny, and if I put it on any higher settings I can't read it properly. So I'm waiting until Wednesday to buy the last book, and I think it's only like $3, so it's not going to be too much, but I really want to read it and get it up there and reviewed. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be able to finish those 2 books, ebooks, this week. But if not, definitely early in March for sure, because I have a long list of ebooks that I have to read in March. But that will be another video. And so the books that I'm going to be, like the physical books that I'm going to be reading and trying to finish this week are Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my pajamas, so it's cool. Really cow. That's what I can be sometimes. But yes, and I was reading this yesterday while listening to the soundtrack on my MP3 player, and I was just so cozy in my bed I almost fell asleep. I think I did for a little bit, and then the dog started being a real shit, and he has been like really annoying lately. I will be reading or doing something and he'll just act up, yet when I'm on the computer he'll just go and sleep somewhere. So sometimes I wish I could just tranquilize him. But he's been fairly good. He's starting to learn, so he's sleeping right now. I wonder if I can show you guys. He's over on the couch there. So yeah, I'll be reading that, trying to finish it. Then this is a book I'm not too stressed about finishing like this week, but I would like to like get back into it. It's called Tea in a Library, and it's about a woman who started a small business, and it failed, but it's her journey on how she created it from scratch and everything like that, and how she went about it and her journey. So it was in Sydney, I believe, so it's an Australian book, Australian story as well, and I'm trying to get back into some more Australian type books as well. So, and it's only got like 300 pages or something. Sorry, I just had tea. And then I am slowly working my way through this. I've only reached page 59, page 60. It's not really that interesting. I'm going to be honest, it's not. The only it just kind of got interesting, but it's not like nothing I'd be like, oh my god, you have to go out and pick it up now. It's kind of like, I've seen this before, you know, it's nothing really new. I feel like I've walked down this path before, but something just happened and picked that feeling up, so I'm hoping it will sort of continue. But I'm not really too fussed, to be honest, but I really would like to finish it because, yeah, I would like to finish it because I want to get it out of the way, I guess. So if this is actually any good, I'll probably keep it and read the second book, but if not, I will probably give it to someone, maybe my sister, or I might do a giveaway if I can afford it, to someone who actually wants it, who wants to read the first and second book, but we'll see. And lastly, I really want to start reading Living Dead Girl. I will probably do this today, start it today, and then just read a little bit every day, unless it's really, really good and I just want to finish it tonight or tomorrow. So, and this, I've been waiting for this for so long. It's just, I'm so excited. And it's got a weird texture to it. Like, all this part here is shiny, but the ribbon's got its own little buttery texture to it, and I think that's cool. So, and it's really short. Like, I didn't expect it to be so short, but I paid like $4 for it, so that's okay. Anyway, that was okay, guys. Yeah, it's getting to the end of the week, so end of the month rather. So I'm not really too exciting. I'm gonna probably film my to be read pile. I'm just looking at it now. It's over there. Yeah, I know I keep adding books to it. It's evil. And that's just the like physical books. Like I said, I have like something like 11 or 12 ebooks to read. Some of them are really big, so these are just options. Also, I'm going to let you guys know now that from now on, I'm not going to be calling it TBR pile. Well, it will be a TBR pile, believe me, but if I call it that, I just get too overwhelmed. So I'm just going to be like March reading or March planned reading. So if you ever see that title, you know it's my TBR pile. But I don't know, whenever I think of TBR, I think I have to read them, and it just gets so overwhelming. And that's just my brain. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.